we want to take a look at vehicle ownership and the cost of purchasing a vehicle or potentially leasing a vehicle, and kind of the cost of what it would be to obtain a vehicle of any type. So in this particular situation, it tells us that Hannah has leased a vehicle for 4 years. Remember, when you lease a vehicle, you don't actually own it. It's basically like a long-term rental agreement. So she has leased a vehicle for 4 years. So to purchase the vehicle to brand new, it would have cost $19,000 after taxes. So if she had bought the car outright, it would have cost her $19,000, but she chose instead to rent it for 4 years under a lease. And so we want to know, how much does that lease cost? So part A here says, how much did she end up paying over the life of the lease if her monthly payments were $289 and she paid $1,000 down? So if you make $1,000 down payment, that means you can't leave the parking lot of the dealership unless you pay them $1,000. So that's the first thing. So that plus her monthly payments. So her monthly payments is $289 per month. Okay? So if she has leased this vehicle for 4 years, okay? She's leased it for 4 years, and in each one of those 4 years, there's 12 months. Okay? That means that in total, there's 48 months in 4 years. Okay? So if there's 48 months in 4 years, that means that she has made 48 payments of $289. Okay? And that's going to equal the cost of the lease. Okay? So let's go through and we'll calculate what the cost of the lease is. So we've got $1,000 that she has to pay right off the bat. She makes 48 payments of $298. So we multiply so we multiply 289 times 48, and that's going to give us 13,872. That's going to equal C. So we add up those two numbers now. We're going to add 1,000 plus 13,872. So that gives us $14,872. So the cost of leasing the vehicle, that long-term rental for 4 years, cost $14,872. Now, we know that the vehicle cost $19,000 to buy if she had just paid for the whole thing on the day she bought it. But she instead chose to lease. So we want to know now, well, what percentage of the vehicle's value did she end up paying during the life of the lease? So if we want to find that out, we want to figure out, well, what is $14,872 as a percentage of $19,000? So to do that, we do $14,872. That's the part of the value of the car that she's paid for. So we take that divided by the total value of the car, which on purchase price would have been $19,000. So now, and then we end up multiplying that by 100. So we're going to multiply that by 100 to figure out because we're looking for a percentage value. So 14,872 divided by 19,000 and then times 100. Okay, and that's going to give us approximately 78.3%. Okay, so in leasing the vehicle, she actually paid for about 78.3% of the vehicle to have it for just those 4 years.